Hi guys, it's Tori. I realized I can video blog. I have my MacBook finally, so I was really excited about that. I actually got carried away thinking about it. I was driving home with my youngest sister, Anna, and I had started talking about George Bush, I think, and it was really, I got really riled up. Switched to talking about the media and how they'd completely demonized basically everyone in the entire Bush administration. And I guess I feel kind of strongly about that because I feel like I was really duped by the media. And I mean, it was my choice. I obviously was getting information from bad sources, but that aside, obviously they just yeah, it was just I was just whining about the double standard between the right and the left, and it's like Nancy Pelosi's like, oh, the Republicans are getting violent and sobbing on national television, and it's like, oh, weren't you saying that you wanted to take George Bush out and shoot him or something? What? Okay, violence, whatever. And so yeah, I'd been kind of on this political rant with my youngest sister, talking about everything under the sun. I'm actually reading this book. Let me show you. Ta-da! This is totally backwards. I realize that. Anyway, Karl Rove wrote this book. It's called Courage and Consequence, and I love it. I'm halfway through, and I highly recommend that you read it. And he didn't even pay me to plug it. I just did it because I think it's that great. But honestly, either side, if you're under 30 especially, I would really recommend that you read it just because there's a lot of history in there that you don't normally get. And obviously his perspective was a lot different than probably most other people in the country. So yeah, I think it's a phenomenal read. Definitely worth it. I don't know, I paid like 21 bucks for it at Target or something. So yeah, if you get a chance to check out Karl Rove's book, I'm gonna go ahead and plug it right now because I think it's fantastic. Whether or not, I'm gonna lose followers for saying that on Twitter, I swear. Even people on the right think that he deserves to die or something. Yeah. Anyway, so that book seems to get me on little rabbit trails, and I rant and rave and whatever. And I'd really wanted to do a video blog for a long time, so I'm really glad that I finally have my computer and I get to. So yeah, I'm sitting right now in my parents' living room, which doesn't actually get used all that often, which is great. So yeah, it's cute. Kind of, I don't know, I feel like it's a little fake. It's not fake. My mom's gonna hate me for saying that. I love you, Mother. I don't think it's fake. It's just, I don't know. It's weird. I like it. I like sleeping on this couch. It's amazingly comfortable. My mom told me last night that I'm not allowed to do that anymore, so I was kind of bummed. But yeah, anyway, so I don't really have a theme for this one. It was more like an introductory, hey, Tor's gonna start ranting video vlogs, and that's awesome. I'm really excited about it. And oh, chime. There's a clock that is going to chime 11 times in 30 minutes, so I obviously am gonna have to cut this off before then. Not that I wouldn't anyway, because that'd just be boring. Today, while I was out shopping, I bought this, and I was quite happy about it, actually. I kind of wanted an elephant something or another, because I'm currently registered in the state of Oregon as an independent, and I think I've decided to take the plunge and become a Republican. Ah! That's totally scary. No, it's not. Actually, it's awesome. I've done a lot of research on the Republican Party, and so I know the history there a little bit, especially with the issue of slavery, which was essentially why the Republican Party was founded, was because there was a group of people in this country that were so disturbed by slavery and understood that just sitting around wasn't going to accomplish anything. At the founding of the country, a lot of people were of the opinion that eventually slavery would go away, that people would realize that it was morally problematic, essentially, was what they thought. And they were like, eventually people will get this, and the problem will just go away. So by 1854, I think, was when the party was founded, people kind of got that slavery wasn't going away. 6 of the Republican Party's 9 initial planks in their platform were anti-slavery. People forget. I get so mad, especially at Black people, when they're like, the Republican Party's never done anything for Black people, for the Black community. I'm like, try emancipation. Like, let's start there, and we'll work our way forward. And citizenship, because Blacks weren't ever going to be given citizenship in this country. And civil rights. 80% of the opposition to civil rights bills in the 1960s came from the left side of the aisle. Sucks. You never know that listening to Keith Olbermann. Like, you just wouldn't, you would think that the Democrats had been pro-civil rights, like, the entire time. And it just was not the case. Yeah, so as far as that goes, for me, I guess I can, it's a completely different topic, but I consider myself Black, even though I'm half. And I don't know that most people in the Black community consider me Black, but that doesn't matter. At least it's not supposed to matter. In the Black community, it seems like people typically have this understanding that if you don't behave a certain way, you're somehow less Black, which is somehow completely tarded. Like, who comes up with this stuff? Yeah, anyway, Blackness in this country is primarily contingent on behavior, which is unfortunate and frightening. When Obama was first coming on the scene, that was like the question in the Black community was, oh my gosh, is this man Black enough to represent us? It's like, really? I don't even know what to think about that. I find it slightly mortifying, to be completely honest. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, so I'm one of the Black kids that you see at Tea Party rallies, so Keith Olbermann can go screw himself. I was going to say the F word, but I'm still deliberating over whether or not I'm going to swear on my video blog. So anyway, I've been talking for a really long time. I like the sound of my own voice, if you couldn't figure that out already. So yeah, I'm going to stop, and I will try to be a little bit more focused tomorrow. I don't know, maybe get like index cards or something. So I have my little cheat sheet, and I'm like, hey, this is what's going on. I'm going to talk about this and that, and then end it, because yeah, 8 minutes of me just talking is not actually that awesome. Well, it's not that awesome for anyone but me. So anyway, yeah, thanks for listening, and let me know if you want me to swear or not swear. My mother obviously doesn't want me to. I kind of talk like a sailor, or I can, so I think whatever. I think it's funny, I guess. But yeah, anyway, this is my first video blog. I'm really excited about this. There might be like hundreds more in the next couple of weeks. Me talking about how much I like being conservative, and yeah, mostly about that. Mostly about being conservative, because it's pretty damn awesome. Oh, I swore. Sorry, Mom. Okay, bye.